Hey, remember this thing? Remember how excited we were when this thing was announced? Remember how disappointed we were when we finally saw this thing and realized we just spent $10 on a playtest rulebook? Yeah, it's still going on. I'd sort of forgotten about it. Hello and welcome. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's the 29th day of November 2022. It is about 64 degrees and sunny here at Site B, though it looks like it's rained. I'm the OGGM and I'm drinking coffee. And hey, we have a new update on the Marvel Multyverse role-playing game playtest on the website. And it just seems to continue to be not great. The problem is, and will be that it's trying to be gimmicky for the sake of being gimmicky, and the gimmicks don't really work. The archetype started out okay in the first round of the playtest, but needed a lot of work. The archetypes got a major overhaul in the second round of the playtest, but still needed a lot of work, and we added a new archetype. And now as the playtest continues, the archetypes are again being revisited and redone. The powers are being redone, making it more and more closer to trying to be almost a superhero role-playing game, while still trying to capture the nostalgic love of the phase rip role-playing game, but not in the right way, as well as trying to create a brand new set of math so the 616 die set rules actually work. Then the general reviews of the latest round of the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game seem to be consistent with the very first things we said about the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. The first one is, wait, this is still a thing? I forgot about it, which seems to be what everybody is saying about it. Oh, wait, I completely forgot about this. The second thing is, yeah, it's just sort of bad. It's just you're trying too hard. Let's see. I just found some reviews of it. Where did I see those? Wrong button. Look at me being prepared. Professional here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try this at home. All right. Yeah, feel like the game is a crummy shell of what it should have been. The archetypes were great, just needed adjustments, but now the changes are making a bad way. From all I've read and learned about the game, it's not at all worthy of being played. Trying too hard to be a gimmick for the sake of being a gimmick. That just seems to be what we're seeing. There's a survey up if you want to take it in regards to what you think it should be further. So they're still playtesting it. It's going to be playtested to the end of this year, and then I guess we're finally going to see the final product sometime next year, which even though if you paid for the playtest like I did, which was $10 on Amazon, you're going to have to pay for the final product when it comes out next year. Again, they're not going to give it to you for free, even if you did pay for the playtest and went and took the surveys every time. So, you have to pay for it twice. I still have my original playtest because, I don't know, it might be worth $11 at some point in time, and at least I can break even when I resell it. But yeah, I have no interest in this game. Trying to recapture the nostalgia that was Phase Rip is a good intention, but it's been done by other companies and other creators better. This is still trying too hard to squash a square peg into a round hole because the designers are so fixated on making this 616 dice system work, making the archetypes work, making the stats spell out the word Marvel, and generally trying to be gimmicky for the sake of being gimmicky without just trying to create a superhero role-playing game in a market that is glutted with superhero role-playing games, most of which you never see or hear from again. I mean, it is definitely, the corner of the tabletop role-playing game universe that gets the least amount of love when you would think it would get the most amount of love. I don't think people realize how many superhero role-playing games are actually in production at any point in time because people love superhero role-playing games and people love comic books. Just for some reason, they don't want to play superhero role-playing games, which in my small idiot brain, I will never understand. Okay, so it's okay to play a guy in chainmail trudging through snow to kill an orc, but it's not okay to play Spider-Man? I don't get it. Whatever. So yeah, in case you were wondering, it's still a thing, and we have an update. and it doesn't look good. But they've still got a month to pull it out and improve it and make it look like something that will actually sell, even though you'll have to buy it again if you already bought the playtest. That should have been our first clue, that we had to pay for a playtest. Yeah. Obviously, I won't be buying the final product. I've got my Marvel phase rip. That's all I really need. Till next time, I'm your mighty Marvel true believing OG GM. Hope you appreciate this content. Check out my merch, and I will talk to you later.